Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. Today's Monday, May the 25th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Let's jump right into the reading. I will be using my personalized deck for today's messages, so let's get started. All right, guys. Let's see what you guys might need to know for May 25th. All right, guys, and what the energy could be like for some of you guys that resonate with these messages. All right. But I hope you guys are doing well mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay, so let's see. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to Monday, May the 25th? Thank you. So Virgo energy is very significant. You could have Virgo placements, okay, when it comes to being logical, organized. Some of you guys, when it comes to being critical, okay, wanting solitude could be very significant. And also when it comes to service. So there's something about your routines that could be changing, right? For some of you guys, this could be environmentally, okay? Some of you guys are environmentally conscious. Even if you have Virgo placements or if you don't, this energy could be, you know, being picked up for some of you, okay? Deliveries could be significant too when it comes to movement. So there's something about patience, okay, or receiving when it comes to opportunities or alignment, okay? We also have European. So there's something between Europe, either you could be European or Europe could be significant. But even if this is not about Europe, but I'm just calling it out as I'm seeing it, there's something about exploration when it comes to movement. You guys could be exploring more when it comes to cultures, insight, and also when it comes to having different worldviews from other people. Now, this could go either way. This could be you having different worldviews from other people with a certain descent, or this could be you having different worldviews when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things where you may see life in a different perspective, but you may have people that may go against you that don't agree. So for example, corporations, corporate world, right? The corporate world is usually a lot of European people when it comes to jobs and things like that. So you may express certain things to people that are in higher places or corporations, and they may not understand what you're saying because they may have a different worldview from you, okay? So that could be the case. This could be race, this could be culture, this could be anything, right? But there's something about differences, okay? Now, for some of you, when it comes to different worldviews, there's also a significance where even if you have a different worldview from someone else, you're still able to come together, confirmation with the horn, you're still able to come together with other people that have different worldviews and basically come together as a team, right? So teamwork could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? We have short, okay, so there's something about stability, distance, being grounded, okay? We also have making a wish, so spiritual alignment when it comes to what you're manifesting at this time, and also when it comes to being connected to the divine. Even when it comes to finding a new job, some of you guys could be looking for work or starting something new, but there's something about taking action when it comes to your career, okay? So take what resonates with that. Sorry guys, this one fell on the floor. Buying something new for your home could be significant. So this is about stability, okay, comfort. You guys could be looking to either move, okay, when it comes to deliveries, either move, or you guys could be receiving a delivery, whether this is like Amazon, FedEx, or, you know, these places. But there's something about security in a home, so it's almost giving like fourth house energy for some of you that resonate with this, okay? Beautiful lips is very significant. Expressions in words, beauty, and communication. So some of you guys could speak very beautifully, okay? Very grounded when it comes to your energy, okay? Some of you guys are healers or spiritual advisors, okay? So take what resonates with that too. Right, June is very significant. So yeah, something about June, I did mention this in my other video, where you guys could be either experiencing new things in June, or there's something about June that is very significant, okay? But take what resonates with that too. You could be a Gemini or a Cancer, or Gemini Cancer season could be very significant, where some of you guys could be seeing a lot of changes, or you guys could be going through some changes, and that could be significant. So let me see what else I can get as well. Yeah, so luck, okay, this was showing up in my other message as well. Luck and also grounding, so stability, okay, there's something about luck, empowerment, manifestations, even when it comes to being grounded, stability, so nature could be significant, gardening, planting seeds. There's something about learning to grow plants as well, so some of you guys could be learning to grow plants, or there's something about being able to grow plants. We have Mercury energy, so communication is significant, okay? Some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to being a healer or a spiritual advisor, there's something about heart-centered energy and communication. So you could be somebody that speaks from the heart when you communicate, and that could be really good and bad, because if you're speaking from the heart, you genuinely mean what you say and you say what you do. And a lot of people that are not accustomed to that will take that into offense, because a lot of people are used to people being fake. I'm going to be honest with you guys. People like to be fake, or they like to do things for money, or they like to do things to be liked or cared for. Some of you guys don't care for that. You will speak truth, especially if it's coming from the heart, because you guys are genuine, or you guys mean it from, you know, a really good place. 555 on the timer. So change is very significant, okay? April is also significant when it comes to Aries and Taurus placements. So like I said, when it comes to placements, you could have Gemini and Cancer, or Aries and Taurus, or there's something about these placements when it comes to even Virgo energy showing up, okay? We have Chiron. So again, some of you guys, when it comes to healing, okay, some of you guys could be sharing your experiences when it comes to healing. You sharing your experiences is also helping other people heal through their turmoils or their traumas or their issues, because let's be real, everybody has something that they have going on, no matter what it is, right? Whether it's big or small, we all have something that we're dealing with. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys. Eating healthy is also significant. So again, some of you guys could be taking care of your body, okay? Some of you guys are taking things very seriously when it comes to like what you eat or what you put in your body, where you get your food from, if it's locally grown, farm, you know, farm grown, or whatever the case is, that kind of stuff, right? There's also something about digestion. So there's something about what you communicated or what you said, maybe to somebody, that they're digesting that energy, right? So there could be something about them digesting this energy because of what you said, or there's something about you mentioning something, and maybe somebody didn't want to believe what you were saying then, but now they could be believing it now, okay? Initials V could be significant. So somebody with the initials V could be very significant. Okay, this could be a country, a state, a city, okay? But these could be the initials of people. This is initials Z. Okay, and then we also have initials W, okay? So like I said, this could be countries, places, okay? This could be the names or initials of somebody's first, middle, last name. It doesn't have to be, but this could be significant for a few of you guys, depending on if the message resonates. But that could be confirmation for a lot of you guys, okay? So let's see. So this one says, I want to come towards you, but I'm scared you will reject me. So somebody could be wanting to come towards you in your energy, maybe because you guys are very multifaceted. So there's something about your skill set, right? You're a very layered type of person. So there's something about people assuming, because they probably judge a book by its cover. They see you, they assume something, and they end up being wrong. Okay, that, like I said, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. Allow people to be their authentic self or show up how they are, and then go by that, okay, when you get to know them personally on a deeper level. But a lot of times there's a lot of he say, she say when it comes to dealing with people, and you could have been in a situation like that where people were doing a lot of he say, she say, but then nobody was actually coming to you, the person that they were gossiping or talking about, or, you know, bringing up the name. They never came to you and asked you, like, directly. They just took whoever's word for it, because I guess, you know, people were coming together collectively to try to come after you or attack you or whatever the case is. And people believed it. They ate it up, they believed it, and now they look stupid, right? Now they look dumb in the end, because they basically took the assumption of someone else that they so-called trusted And instead of learning to trust your energy, they trusted them, which actually backfired for them because you were meant to be in that space to help, right? But if the universe sees something, they're going to take you out from it, right? Someone's aunt could be very significant as well. So take what resonates with that. You could live in a condo or an apartment, but there's something about opening up your own store, okay? For those that resonate, you could be opening up a store, thinking about opening up your own store, but there's something about that energy where you guys could be basically working towards newer things, right? Newer goals. So that could be significant for a lot of you, okay? Diverging paths. So there's something about choice, separation, and redirection. So some of you guys could be separating when it comes to path and choices, being redirected. For some of you, like I said, the universe will take you out of a situation that no longer serves you. Okay, we have rising heat, so passion, energy, surge, and also motivation. So you could be motivating people at this time when it comes to your passion, or basically you just being redirected, okay? Absorb. So this is taking in information or energy. This is about learning, intake, and awareness. So yeah, pattern recognitions could be significant too when it comes to your energy, right? You could be seeing something when it comes to someone's energy, or even when it comes to like support. Now this could be an aunt that is physically alive or who has transitioned onto the other side, but there's something about you being able to see something very clearly and separating yourself from that energy, basically, right? And so there could be a lot of people in your energy too wondering, like, where's the collective, or where has the collective been, or, you know, why haven't I seen the collective? There's a reason why your energy has shifted, okay? So 2 days could be significant. You guys could be waiting for something in the next 2 days. We have divine masculine energy. We also have gifted. Okay, so there could be something happening in the next 2 days where you guys are taking action, or there's something about leadership. Okay, but you are protected when it comes to like your talents and skills, right? Blue eyes are very significant too. So somebody could have blue eyes in your energy. There's something about clarity and depth. Okay, we also have Libra energy and senior. So yeah, there's something about this energy in Chiron at the bottom of the deck again, and adult, and highest self and wholeness. There's something about you being more mature than somebody that's older than you, or there's somebody that, confirmation with the horn, when it comes to justice or dealing with someone who's very passive aggressive as well, you could be someone stepping into your divine masculine energy and dealing with somebody who is older but doesn't act their age. Okay, so there's something about wisdom and age. You could be somebody who acts like an old soul, okay, when it comes to like your energy, when it comes to calm, peace, serenity, that kind of stuff, right? So take what resonates with that too. That could be clarity for some of you. Okay, when it comes to dealing with people, it's like, even if you're somebody who is easygoing, or just being able to have artistic ways about you, you're gifted, you see something that other people don't seem to understand, or they just don't want to see. Okay, but you could see it. So there's something about maturity, or being more mature when it comes to like dealing with people, places, and things. Like you could be more mature than the people that are around you, or there's something about dealing with people when it comes to justice. Okay, we have Portugal. So there's something about expression, openness, creativity, joy, emotional freedom, community. Okay, community has been showing up a lot as of recently when it comes to like dealing with like humanitarian energy, social awareness. Okay, confirmation with the horn again, lavender. So peace, healing, spiritual cleansing. Some of you guys could be cleansing your energy, like I said, when it comes to your intuition. So you could be dealing, like I said, with people, places, and things. And right now you guys could be cleansing your energy at this time, okay? We have Paris. So beauty, passion, creativity, again, emotional depth. We have Bangkok. Okay, when it comes to cultural richness, okay, vibrancy. There's something about sacred temples, okay, or something about wisdom through your experiences. So like I said, you could be dealing with somebody that you have a different worldview from, but there's something about you still being more mature than the people that are around you. And it's almost like, even when it comes to expressing yourself, it's like people can hear whatever they're saying, but it goes through one ear and out the other. So like I said, when it comes to jobs, families, friends, like, it doesn't matter what you're saying to an individual. If you are expressing yourself and they don't understand what you're trying to do, what you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing, that person is just being disrespectful at this point. All right, guys, this person is just being disrespectful at this point. The reason why I say that is because when it comes to you guys could be very concerning, caring, very critical about certain things, but understanding. And you guys are dealing with people maybe where they just don't seem to understand your perspective or point of view, right? And that is something that you guys are releasing, okay? Kenya, when it comes to instincts, adventure, okay, connection to nature is significant. Like I said, going out more, okay, courage, exploration. Elephants, when it comes to wisdom, memory, grounding, community, endurance, okay. Elephants could resonate for some of you when it comes to spiritual animals, okay. We have Jordan when it comes to, again, inner conflict, resilience, patience, sacred waters, reflection, balance of opposites. So even when it comes to balance of opposite, you are someone that can balance yourself when it comes to dealing with opposites, right? Whether this is masculine or feminine. Sorry guys, my allergies are bothering me, but yeah, when it comes to masculine and feminine energy, and even when it comes to your energy, you're able to balance your masculine and feminine energy, confirmation with the horn. So it's almost like, why can't other people do the same thing, right? Why can't other people just balance their masculine and feminine energy? It's almost like people could be more in their masculine or more in their feminine, but we all have both, right? So you guys could be able to balance both, but then you're realizing that other people, doesn't matter how smart they are, doesn't matter what education they have or whatever they don't have, people are just not balanced. That's just what it is, right? You could be more balanced than somebody who has more experience than you, okay? So that's significant, okay? Dolphins are significant when it comes to playfulness, healing, communication, joy, and intelligence, right? So there's something about your intelligence, like I said, being joyful, stepping into joyfulness or joyful attributes or connections or people, releasing negative connections, stepping into newer connections that allow you to, be your authentic self, right? Be who you are, right? Belgium at the bottom and Alaska. So your energy when it comes to compassion and what you do, your sweetness, this also came out in another message. Okay, you have a hidden talent, right? You have a hidden talent, a quiet strength. Okay, there's something about even your tolerance when it comes to dealing with people. It's like you may tolerate a lot of nonsense when it comes to people's energies. And it's almost like people still don't understand what it is that you're trying to build, like I said, or trying to do. And that could be something that's changing where you're no longer tolerating these people, places, and things, or these energies, okay? Freedom, okay, with Netherlands, freedom, self-expression, sexuality, joy, individuality, okay? So I'm going to end it here, guys. Like I said, maybe my videos will no longer be done at home like I would like it to. Like I said, I might be doing my videos more in the car. So if you do see me more outside or doing videos outside, that's because I am transitioning from doing it here, because I've already expressed, like I said, to people that I live with, that I do messages and readings. And like I said, I've just come to the conclusion where I'm done explaining myself. I'm just coming to that realization that people just don't respect my craft. They don't respect what I do. And I take my craft very, very seriously, especially when it comes to you guys, the quality, the sound, things like that, right? Like I take those things to consideration. I don't like just posting all willy-nilly, and saying, well, it is what it is. If the collective can hear, they can hear. No, it's like if I feel like the energy is off, I'm not going to do it. So moving forward, if you guys do see my videos like this, but like there's a blanket, most likely I'm doing it in the car, or I'll just show my face and do the videos instead. All right, guys. But like I said, hopefully I can find another spot or another place to go to and, do my videos there. Or if not, hopefully one day I'll be able to move and find quiet peace, okay, in order to do my videos. Because like I said, I don't like hearing things in the background. Car alarms, horns, sirens, that's understandable. But if you articulate yourself to somebody, doesn't matter if it's a job, a family member, a home situation, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're somebody who can articulate yourself and express yourself and explain things to people and they still don't respect your boundaries or understand what it is that you're trying to create, I'm honestly starting to feel like people do things on purpose because they know that you're shifting into a new energetic frequency, or they know that you're in more of alignment than they are. And that could be also bothersome to people. So it doesn't even matter if you go to church, it doesn't matter if you do, you read the Bible, you don't, it doesn't matter. Your energy speaks for itself. You guys are connected in different ways, and everybody may assume that you have to be connected the same way they're connected, and that's not the case. Some of you guys are connected to animals, nature, babies, people, okay? Being able to read the room, okay, pick up and be very sensitive to other people's energies as well and how they show up, that kind of stuff, right? And that could be significant. So, yeah, bear with me, you guys. Hopefully, whatever idea that I'm trying to execute for the next few weeks, hopefully that will work out. But I hope you guys still continue to rock with me. Okay, guys, like I said, thank you for those who follow me and respect my craft and respect what I do, especially if the message resonates. I appreciate you guys that understand, everybody goes through their own seasons of change or seasonal issues or whatever the case is. So I appreciate you guys and I love you guys for that. But anyways, follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading, or you guys can just check out my blog. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next reading or video, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. I'm probably just going to go outside and get some fresh air and release my energy because it is a nice day and I refuse to be stuck at home. Okay, but yeah. It's annoying. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's annoying, especially if you have to work from home and deal with other people who don't seem to understand what work from home means. It gets kind of tiresome. So yeah. But anyway, I love you guys and I hope to see you guys in the next reading or message. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Monday. Bye, guys.